Hello, how is everybody today? Happy holidays. So today I am going to be working on some game assets. I was supposed to have more time to work on the stuff for the prototype and I never got around to it. So that is what I'm going to be working on today. I also got my handy dandy lasagna dinner here, so I might be munching on that throughout the stream, so don't mind me. And then let me actually get this up and going. We're gonna play some chill music for today. Also, I got my headsets working. I don't know what was going on with my computer, but it was having a stroke. Really want to get a new computer next year, but guess what? RAM prices and storage prices are going up thanks to AI. We love that. Okay. Let me see. Let me get this up and going. Hello Blair. Hello Jessa. Hello Summer. Assuming it's Summer. Hello Blue Sun. All cereals are soups, but not all soups are cereals. I agree with the statement. Okay, so where is my thing? Oops. Let's do this again. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so last time I had this as my asset. Unfortunately, it actually has to be the width of the square or rectangle. So I actually have to go back in and modify it to make it bigger. So that was something I did work on. I didn't get to finish coloring it, so I will be working on that. And once I do finish coloring, my goals for today is to work on the background for what I want, and I'll show that in a split moment once I have this done. So Brenton showed me something about masking this area off and a whole other, I don't know. I'm just showing you guys the base stuff because he had some magic, because I want the game to look a certain way that it's gotta be, with Kochi being like a rainbow snake. So that's fine. Anyways, yep, summer hashtag will not be on for a while, hopefully. What? I don't mind hashtag. Hashtag's pretty chill. Well, can be. Says some questionable things, but can be pretty chill. Don't mind me just, but no, it's been a good day. I had a really good Sunday. After stream, it was just very chill. I think I needed that, like, a day to relax, because I've not had that in a while. Also, I'm trying to get, like, this is gonna sound crazy, I'm trying to get 5 videos out by the end of the year-ish. We'll see how well that goes. One of my videos, I'm, like, middle of editing, and it is just... yeah. One of them I might push back to next year for posting, like, early next year, which is fine. But the other ones, they're a little more time sensitive, which is fine. Honestly, the other one could probably get pushed back as well, but it's fine. It's fine. Also, I am digging this music. I don't know if anybody else is. I kind of miss not being able to listen to the music after the crash out my computer was having. I mean, I had to like uninstall some stuff to figure out what the crap was going on, but it's all good. Yeah, you don't mind at all. I do. She's just not gonna be here. No, that's fair. That's fair. Also, I'm so excited for Christmas. Sort of. I'm tired of getting asked what I want for Christmas. I'm more of like in the gifting mood. I'm not so much of like, oh, this is what I want for Christmas, because I don't care. Speaking of Christmas stuff, I finally got around to finishing my Artful Holotrade sketch, so that's fun. Also, I have no idea who had my boyfriend for that, but whoever had him did a fantastic job. Honestly, all those submissions so far have been fantastic, so keep up the good work, everybody. Hopefully this might become more of a popular thing next year. Who knows? We'll see how much the community grows in a while. Does anyone have any idea what I should animate? Preferably not something too difficult. That's a great question. Maybe something Christmassy? Maybe like a Christmas tree, maybe like lights on a Christmas tree blinking or something, and then maybe like the trees look like they're blowing in the wind. Did you check your event checker? What do you mean? I'm kind of not, Christmas is always rough for me. Oh, okay, Jessa. I'm autistic, what do you mean? Did I mess up somewhere on something? Also, for anyone that hopped onto my stream earlier, I am so sorry. What ended up happening with that was I was testing something on Twitch, and it was not supposed to come through on YouTube after I disabled it, so, you know. Lol. But, anywho. This is what our asset is looking like. I have checked that this right here fits right here, and that this right here fits right here, and that this and this fit right here. That makes any sense. Eye candle being lit. What? What does that mean? So, oh, you know, it's something I did not account. I don't think the size really matters on that one. It's just the end of it. But anyways, that's our base assets for that. I'm gonna go work on the animation. BRB sounds good. Oh, you meant a candle being lit. In Windows, there is window that shows events and warnings. No. Was I supposed to know of some kind of event? Sorry, just a quick little food break. I gotta stop, like, eating on stream. It's just we started dinner late tonight. Okay. I may ask for food recommendations shortly. Alrighty. We got that. I am going to move this to a... So what I'm wanting, which as you can see, it helps if it was a Windows error. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, it's not that. It was just my headphone settings. It was, for some reason, the headphones were not popping up, and I also had it plugged into the wrong thing on my audio box thing here. Forgot what that's called. You're just doing animation practice, do eyes and basic arms and head. Otherwise, animate OCs. Fun fact, my computer blue screen because my computer dumb. Oh. Dude, honestly, Blue Sun, your stuff is actually really good. I was surprised. I was like, okay, pop off. Also, is your computer okay? I don't think I've had a computer blue screen in like years. So the plan is, so we were going over color palettes last time, and we kind of settled on these colors for the tiles. Originally, I was going to do like an alternating tile, where it was like alternating here, 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 but it would, you know. I decided I didn't like that, and instead, I wanted something that's like with this polka dot background. I thought this was kind of cute, just to kind of like keep it simple, but we can at least still see the bright colors. So I am going to be going for something like that. I have never done something like this tiling before, which is, I mean, as you can see, I obviously did something, but I want like it to not look as whatever that is. But so pretty much as you're playing the game, it'll be tiled back here. I realize you can't see that. A while ago, because a setting wasn't wasn't enabled is BIOS. Oof. Yeah, it took a little bit of finagling. I work in IT, so I have an idea for basic troubleshooting. That's not my primary thing I do at work, but it helps me at least that I know how to troubleshoot my stuff for the most part. But for some reason, when I realized my headphones were something I didn't check for when I was coming on to, like when I was starting to stream, I didn't realize that was something I needed to check because it never failed on me until like now. And I was like, I don't have time to troubleshoot those midstream, so that's why I took the opportunity today to make sure that was working. We had an issue with Twitch last time, so I made sure that was working. And yeah, all is good. Unfortunately, we did have the hiccup with YouTube, but it's just how that goes. We continue and we improv. So anyways, let's go work on that. And then I might take some food recommendations that I need for the game. Oh, I don't have a tongue for my homie yet. He's gonna probably go without a tongue for right now. Or maybe I'll give him a tongue. I feel like the tongue is just like part of his character scheme. But anyways, this is his color palette. I have not added any more colors quite yet. Okay, this one's a 2048 by 2048. So that means based on the math, you know how tiling works. I don't think one block will work. I could be wrong for game art. That's what my boyfriend said, that this should be good. He is a game developer, so hopefully it works just fine. So yeah, so the head is going to be one block. The body is going to be one block, but obviously it's going to be tiled for the body. So it's going to kind of get longer. BRB for a few. I'm not on stream as often anymore. No, all is good. This will be one block because whenever you're kind of turning, and then the tail will be one block. I'm not entirely sure about the tail. If this needs to be like as long as the head. If not, then I gotta talk to Brenton about that. But if not, that is not a problem. Oh crap, why did I do this? Okay, now it's gone. I mean for the rainbow design. What do you mean? Oh, if you're talking about for how this is going to work, Brenton's actually going to be doing a mask. So that's the reason why that it's white right now. So the way how Kochi is designed is that he just keeps changing colors as he gets longer. And that was something I wasn't sure how to do the art for, but apparently there's something in Unity that you are able to mask a color, which is why he's white and gray. So then, you know, the color here, as you'll see, is that he will, as he's kind of getting longer, that's when his body, all I said that the requirements were was that the end of the tail needs to be purple and the top of the head needs to be like that orangish, that pinkish, whatever, like right here. But wrong face. So we have that figured out on the back end. Brenton is a wizard at Unity. He's the only reason why any games are gonna be happening. Oh, I see. It's the colon with the bracket. You know what's nice is I'm an hour ahead of you, so I'm usually already ate when you stream. I tried to eat before the stream. I did eat a little bit. You see, I still have a plate full of lasagna. Christmas music is nice. I don't know if this counts as Christmas music. I just searched Christmas stuff and this is what came up. We'll go back to music requests soon. Okay. So... now for the next one, I want the screen size to be 512 by 512 because that's what I have for each tile being. I eat dinner at 4, so I can't relate. Oh yeah, that's too early for me. Well, to be fair, I don't get off work until 5. And then I come home. And so I don't, yeah. Okay, so I do need to figure out which brush I'm going to use. That's the other thing I didn't figure out. I gotta figure out like how big I want this to be. I mean, Brenton could do something with this. Hold up, I need to color drop. Oh, so this will be posted up in Discord once I do have this completed. Oof, I don't know if I like this color. Anyways. Anyways, so this is going to be, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I'm feeling about this. Hi and bye, I have exams all week, so I need my rest. Well, have a good one, Stardom. Thank you for coming in. Even if you guys are only able to come in for like 1 minute, it's nice to have you guys come in. I'm like, how do I know if this is like equal, whatever. You can try to disguise the beer, but I'll still know. Well, if you know something I don't know, please tell me. Okay, now we got our 4 things here. I feel like I'm gonna want these smaller. Okay, group. Duplicate. Hello, Brenton. Oh, you know what? I had a question for you since you're here. Tide Killer is my boyfriend. My tail here, does it have to be as long as the head and the body since this is one tile, one tile, one tile, and this is just like not a full tile? I don't think it matters since it's like the butt of the tail and it's not that important. And I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do this quite yet, but that's the fun in this, right? We're gonna flatten you. This is just me testing. Oh crap, what did I just do? The nice, no it doesn't. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna wanna move this down a smidge. Oh, I didn't realize this. What if I'm making a living snowman building itself up? That would be really cool. I feel like that's kind of simple. Okay, well, we're just gonna erase you because we didn't like you. I don't know how this is the middle, but whatever, bestie. I'm trying to make this as tiled as possible. It will have alternating colors, just bear with me. I think I am going to add a... I don't know, at this point, this is just me winging this to try to get everything moved over. Okay, so there's that. I need the middle one, homie. Okay, so there's the middle of that. Okay, so this kind of looks equalish, you know? I have no idea how programming works. I'm trying to learn Lua for a project. I put the fish away for now. Oh, is that fish thing that you posted a picture of, or video thing? I know nothing about Lua. I went to school for programming. I don't do much with it anymore. I'm trying not to. I don't really care for programming. A lot of people that end up finishing with like computer science degrees just find are like, I don't like this. And then they just like find a adjacent career like IT like me. Yeah, I have no idea how equal any of this looks. Okay, let's just move. Does this look equal? Okay. So if I did want to hypothetically duplicate. Is that half? Duplicate. I might send this to Brenton to test while I'm streaming. Okay. Okay, we got something. Group. Okay. I'm glad you like my interpretation of Alien Cat. Yes, you did such a good job. It's actually on my list of plushies to make next year. Since you made that purple guy, I might add him to the plushie list as well. Just a 2-for-1, where he's got his little buddy. I like the name that somebody gave him, which is Gleeple, which is like purple, just because the character of Alien Cat is Gleepgorp, but it looks so cute. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, Jessa drew my lovely character. Where did you put him? I don't really have a gender for him. His gender's just they or something. But here is Alien Cat. So this is Gleepgorp. He was created for a created character night that I do on Wednesdays. If you also have not voted on tomorrow's created character theme, please go ahead and do so. And then we got little purple guy back here, which by the way, I am obsessed with the eye. I think that's like my favorite part, is just the eye. Like that's such a cool touch. I've never thought of that before. But anyways, so he so you got Gleepgorp, and then somebody suggested Gleeple, and I love it. It's so cute. Okay, back to what's important. Everything else than my own art. It's like just the stuff. Merge down, merge down. I don't really know if I should be merging down, but okay. So now I gotta get this other color. Again, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about the color, but okay. I feel like this should not be here. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. I understand now. Duplicate. This song is tripping me out for some reason. Bestie, what? Duplicate, flip-flop, applesauce. Oh. Why would I do this? Okay, we'll just call this prototype 1. Here's what we're working with here. Okay, alpha lock. Here we go. Okay. So I'm just okay. This is kind of like the vibe I wanted, and then you have, you know, dude doing stuff in the back. Okay, let me duplicate you, and if I wanted to theoretically. Okay, we do that. Duplicate. Yeah, it doesn't work. But theoretically, this should work. Oh, no, does it not? It almost. Okay, well, anyways, you guys get the concept of what we're going for. Oops. Okay, we're going to do this again, but at least we have the idea down. I'm trying to keep things and everything in like chronological order for my ideas. Okay, this should honestly be first. Oops. This animation's actually going to get scrapped. We got that. Actually, this came, I think, after. Dude, if you guys see my chronological line of just all of this, you'll see how garbage this is. Okay. Let me just go ahead and like change these names because I am really bad at naming my artworks. Kochi, art title. We'll just call it Kochi title. Great. Kochi, what is this? Concept art. Kochi test animation. What is it? Kochi test right sheet. Kochi color. I don't know how to spell palette. Color palette test, because that's what that was. I'm gonna leave those. Why can't I name this? Bestie. Kochi sprite sheet. Beautiful. Kochi, what is this? Concept art 2. Sure. Tile set test. Awesome, let's do this again. Cool, because I don't want to do this again. Snack break. Or lasagna break. Snack break. I should have learned from the last time I ate on stream that I just, like, choked from my food. Okay. On to the next thing. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Where did my chat go? Boop. Alrighty. Oh, there's a playlist for Christmas? I just want Christmas music, man. Christmas music. There you go, enjoy. I love Christmas. What's going on in chat? Okay. So I am going to be getting rid of all of this and just figure out, like, a good pattern to like, tackle this, right? Why won't you move? Dude, I think one thing I want to do too, like, this year is maybe watch, like, a Christmas movie on Discord as a community, kind of like what we did for Halloween. I do want to get back into doing the movie, like, the watch parties. I have just yet to be successful with that. Okay, hold up. Duplicate. We kind of need something, like, straight in the middle. There we go. Bestie. Man, I'm about to scream my brains out. There we go. I'm doing my best to try to keep this as even as possible. Does this look even? It doesn't feel even. Whatever. Group. Okay. Just gonna use that for right now and just keep going. Duplicate. I've never been successful at making a tile sheet. Okay, moving these a little more closer to the bottom. Okay, there we go. So there's group 1. God, I'm so excited for Christmas! Okay. We're gonna try to move you down some. It'd be nice if I actually knew where everything was. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna get rid of these two. Group. Okay, so if I duplicate... Okay, that should be equal-ish. There we go. So these should theoretically be even-ish. Let's just group you all together. Okay, this is just becoming a disaster. Crap. I am doing my best here. Duplicate. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Duplicate this. This almost looks crazy. Oh lord, okay. This is not what I wanted! Can somebody do this for me? Oh my god, why am I struggling so hard? Was on your break because I'm losing my brain over this. This music's so cute. Okay. Back to my struggles. You know what? We're just gonna take a break from this. Let's go try to make a food item. I want like a simple... Okay, you are being deleted, sir. Okay. 512 by 512. Again, I'm going to do a very bad rendition. I have so many brushes at this point, I gotta figure out which ones I'm actually using these days. Nope. I honestly find that, and this is like, this kind of rings true for the recent thing I did for my art trade on my Discord community, is I like to block out the shape before I actually start drawing over it. Yep. What the heck is this? There we go. Like, I'm kind of blocking out the shape some. This isn't going to be my final shape or anything, but... Sketch pen. Do a croissant. Yes, we will add a croissant. Oops, that is way too big. Now let's make you a little bit... I'm gonna make a little candy thing for our boy Kochi. Okay, that looks like garbage, but... And like the goal is to have some kind of like spiral candy or something. So that's kind of that. Merge down. That is not what I meant to do. Croissant is coming up next. Okay, do you guys see the vision? Okay, merge down. Okay, so... There's my giant. Okay. So I really want like vibrant colors again. I don't really want to use the same colors as my boy. I can use like these kind of vibrant colors over here. These are a little more... Probably a little more saturated than what I'm wanting. Like, well, how saturated do I want to go? I mean, his main head is pink, so I kind of want to avoid using pink. Let's try using this green. This green's kind of fun. Okay. I also haven't figured out how we're gonna do shading on this yet. It was just something that never crossed my mind. Okay, so... Okay. That is perfectly center. Then I want the outside to be like this. Have a nice little color. I don't know where Dusty went. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna try to at this. Okay. Like, debating on how... Take a look at candy. Maybe I should do a lollipop. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, I didn't think about doing a lollipop. Going to be a lollipop now. Okay, I need to go back in and duplicate. Man, these songs are making me happy. I don't know how to explain the feeling I'm getting out of these, you know? Oopsie. Okay, there's one. I think I'm gonna make this look like one of those suckers, is what I think the vibe we're gonna go for this is. I don't really know if this is a good candy or not, but... Okay, we are going to take... Nope, I do not want to mask you, I want to alpha like you. Yeah, I kind of am digging this color a little bit more. Didn't think about using this before. Look how cute this color is! Okay. So I'm gonna go over this. I need to stop making layers, because I don't need more layers. Ooh, ghost. You guys see? It kind of looks like one of those suckers. I don't really know what that's called, but what we're going with. Bestie. Oh, that's a lot. There we go. Hope that looks like something. Okay, so there goes that candy, but we can still utilize it. And I am going to go ahead and make that this nice green color. Merge down. I'm trying to keep it as doodly as possible, so I'm just gonna kind of... Now I should go in and try to at least color it in. Oops, we do not want you to do that. Well, that's not bad. I still gotta go in and make that one thing. Also, another thing I want to do is make like quick little UI elements if I have time today. And then from there, Brenton should be able to do his part. We'll see how well my croissants come out. I don't really know if I'm going to shade this for the prototype or anything. I just kind of want to say I got like a game done and then we'll like refine it at some point. Okay, so we got that. Need to go in and make this cute thing white. Here we go. Isn't that cute? I guess. I could tell. Okay. So this is really cute. Really easy. I'm really debating. Probably gonna go in and go ahead and shade this, you know. I am going to use a hack I just saw from another creator, which I thought was interesting. Not alpha lock. I want to clipping mask you. And it's gonna look black for a second. Don't be scared. Bestie, that's not what I told you to do. Okay, so if Coach is coming around this way, I'm just... Probably this side should be... Okay, whatever, good enough. Okay, again, it's gonna look black. Okay, so this was just something interesting I saw. Rise animation doing. And then we go in and do the soft light. Something certainly weird. Hold up. I have no idea what this problem is. Oh, I see. I see. I am indeed the problem. I'd like to round this off a bit more. Other than that, I think it's pretty good. Then I realized our problem. Okay, noted. So we cannot shade with the soft light. Okay, normal. No, this is an interesting test. I forgot that they mentioned something that you couldn't do it like on certain colors. Gabe exists. Hello! Hello, Gabe! I'm just gonna keep calling you Turtle. I can't call you anything else at this point. I'm sorry. You have been disowned as Gabe and just Turtle. That came out wrong. I'm sorry. Please don't take that in any bad way. Welcome, I'm making game assets. Mmm. Cold lasagna, my favorite. Okay, let me go back in and try to fix this thing I am doing. And so I am. LOL, it's cool. I know I am. Again, so sorry. Okay, so here we go. And then it was soft light. I kind of hate this. We're just gonna redo this. You know, I might just go back to my old methods of doing my blue. I did like the idea. It was a really cool technique that I was shown, but bestie, I don't know what just happened. It is not the color I selected. Can I see what's going on with this? Am I losing my mind? Why does the color not look like it's my blue? Oh. Well, that's a problem. Guess we're just gonna flat. I can't. Copy all. So what I found out, nope, is apparently whenever you do art that you want, like, to print out, you do the C, it's a thing somewhere. Yeah, so you see this thing right here that says, like, this C-Y-M, whatever, every other letter of the alphabet, this right here. That's what you would do. However, I didn't want that. And so in this case, how do I edit? Yeah. So in this case, this already, for some reason, automatically did that. And that's not what I want. RGB. I'm assuming this is the one I want. We're gonna try this again. Perfect. There we go. Bestie, what just happened? Oh. Copy all. Let's do this again. Oh, it just... That sucks. I guess we're doing this again. Copy. Bro. Okay, copy all. Okay, perfect. God, I hate that I'm having to do this. I need these on separate layers. Don't mind how janky this is. Copy all. Paste. Ooh. Perfect! Okay, now let's do my janky work. Clipping, mask. I'll make a tutorial someday about how I render my art. I mean, I'm not a god or anything, but, you know. These are my little tips and tricks because your girly don't have all day. What is Mike? What are we doing music today? If you have music, we are down to listen to it. I got my headphones working, so... You have something, drop it in. Crap. I don't know if this is actually gonna look good. I don't know what I just did, but it wasn't good. Okay, let's try that. And then I want to multiply. Put this down to like, I don't know, 30 maybe. And look, magic! Mike, make her assets for her snake game. What? What happens if I just kind of... Ooh, we don't want that. Make her more assets for her snake game. Well, I'm currently working on that. I don't need any assistance. Oh, it looks quite odd, but... It's fine, we're gonna move on. Absolute color theory, I'm aware. This looks like garbage. Beautiful, am I right? Okay. Flipping mask. I don't think it works here, does it? No, I think we can leave it off the white. What do I like to do? Overlay. That doesn't do me much, and I like to try to keep that at like 50% maybe? I don't know if that looks anything right. You know, maybe we will smooth this out, because that is kind of within my wheelhouse of color. The thing is that I'm not really coloring Kochi, so it's like, well. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna try to blend this out, because it's just how I work. I like blending my colors out. Look how beautiful this is. Also, I am digging these colors. I mean, sorry, this music. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know if we're gonna keep this. I need to study. Hello, Ray, welcome back! It's been a second. I do apologize for missing your message. Or your comment. YouTube's been, like, super weird, so we've just... Yeah. Oh, crap. Who is everyone? Was I gone for that long? It wasn't that long. It was probably, like, before I went to Japan. You know what? It's been a bit. I did not just drop that, did I? Disgusting. I feel like I want it more cartoony, not as rendered out as this is. Maybe I should make like... Maybe something like this? I don't know. I don't really know how to go for more of a cartoony style. Overlay. We'll just leave it like that. Here's my jazzy ass song. I got you. Bear with me a second, though. Okay, we are going to try to mess with the colors for this. Apparently my method is not as cartoony as I want it to be. Ew, what the crap is this? That's a little too dark for my liking. Okay. Not really sure what the vibe is in terms of cartoony here. When's the game going to be released? Great question. prototype should have been done by now. I just didn't get time between work and other things. But should be coming out soon. At least the base game, it will not be... It's gonna be like a... What's the terminology you want to call it? It's going to be more of like a prototype. So it won't... I mean, it'll be like a functioning game. Just the assets aren't gonna look that pretty, you know? I realize I need you darker. You know what? I can dig something like this. This is a lot cuter than whatever the crap I had before. There we go. So now we have this as one of my assets. Yeah, I like that. This is asset number 1. Somebody asked if we can make a croissant. We're deleting you. Never gonna see you again. We put lollipop asset. Okay, next is gonna be a croissant. The art is just shading. Art with just shading is so peak. I don't get the sniff. Sheds a tear. Oh. Yeah, I was trying to, like, make it look as cartoony as possible. I know that, like, my art is not that, but... Hello. Hello. Any critique you may have? Hello. Oh, what do you think of my lollipop? Hello. Boyfriend says hello. What do you think of my... Well, this was my original.
Yeah,
That's like my style, and I was like, that does not feel the vibe of the game, so we're just going back to my old ways, or ways. I'm just not gonna shade it. I mean, I'm gonna shade it, but keep it as. Somebody told me to add a croissant. Yeah, weird. Yeah, somebody was looking at my my sprite sheet for Kochi, and they were like, how's that gonna work for the rainbow? And I'm like, my boyfriend's a magician. It looks delicious. No. Okay, let's go listen to some of Rules music. Do you still want to call your Rules? Is it a whole animation? It is not. Oh, is it? Do they move? I'm gonna turn that down a smidge. Okay. Do they just keep... Oh, they do keep moving. Okay. Disembodied hand, run, and panic. What? Hello, Autistic. How are you this fine day? How do I share my screen? Screen display. Nope. There we go. We can have a little animation thing. Sorry, my ears were killing me. There you go. Enjoy. Thank you. I do not want a gaming experience of watching somebody's animation. Okay, so we're gonna try to draw a croissant. If anybody has any other food suggestions to add to our thing. Me no here. What do you mean? Okay, so I'm gonna try to sketch this one out. Let me turn this up some. I have done this with polymer clay one time. Only Brent's hands were on the screen. Yes. Oh. Brenton, somebody said disembodied hand, run and panic. Oh no, it's coming back. Disembodied hands. Look at them hands. You should become a hand model. Just said no. I hear it just low, by the way. Snow cone. Oh, snow cone's a cute idea. We'll definitely add a snow cone. Let me just... Okay, this is a really bad croissant, but... Just getting my ideas out right now. These are just gonna be bad things. Never mind, the hand is chill. You can't just change your mind about that. Maybe add a whiteboard. But there's a sneaky 6-7? What? Oh, that's not the size I want. I got the reference for snow cone equals derpy. We're just gonna have a bunch of random foods for the prototype. Which I'm fine with. Dev Note 6-7. Oh god, no. Should I just add a 6-7 in here? What food could I incorporate a 6-7 into? Maybe birthday candles? That could be fun. Maybe like a birthday candle set of 6-7. Or maybe like a cupcake. Or maybe a cupcake with just like little 6-7 sprinkles. Welcome back, Summer! I'm definitely digging Yo Song. What'd you use to make this? Let me go back to adding. You didn't miss much. Hey look! I'm being advertised my own life! How wonderful was that? I did not start this 2 hours ago. What is this? I think I started 2 hours ago. Meme break incoming. There's a meme break? News to me. Okay. Back to the important stuff. I use FL Studio. Oh. Never heard of that. But I trust you. Christmas music! There's a meme break, let me know. Oh, the joke about a meme break is occasionally on stream we just play a couple memes or something. What are we doing today? I forgot. Meme break, remember, DUI, and shoot you Kaisen thing. I got you. Okay, I'm making art game assets. Oh, as in music and songs. I can play music if you guys want. It was just gonna be chill music, but all is good. Just let me get this down real quickly. We can do a quick little meme break shortly. This is really bad snow cone. Okay, this looks like an ice cream, but it's a snow cone. Okay, snow cone has been added. Any other foods? If anybody has anything, let me know. Okay, let's go do a quick little meme break. DUI as gore. Because we love a meme break. Okay,
Driving in my car right after a beer.
Cannot believe we're playing this months later. This was like one of my top songs for this year, by the way. It was like number 7. I hate this. Ramen! Okay. Wild, but I got you. I thought we should add a shrimp for Zoe / Raven. Maybe a loaf of bread. Pizza, okay. Okay. Hold up. DUI, no. Okay, so I am going to do a bread thing for... I'm gonna badly do a quick little sketch of ramen. I've actually never successfully drawn ramen, so... Okay, sorry. Okay, it's my bad thing. Flat deer. No. That will not be added. Cheese! Yes! Okay. We got croissant, snow cone, ramen, pizza, notorio. I'm just, like I said, doing really bad sketches right now. I'm trying to make these as cartoony as possible. The ramen might be a little too complex. Okay, what else did we have? Ramen, pizza, DUI, cheese. I would happily do. Autistic, you would be happy to hear what I have in store for something I drew. Speaking of cheese for my art thing. That is my only hint that I'm going to give. The goal is to, like I said, try to make this as cartoony as possible. How is Axe? He's doing great. If you ask me about Ember, I have a love-hate relationship with her, but I do have the cutest picture that I was sent earlier, so bear with me a second. We're gonna play the Jujutsu Kaisen meme, even though Sam is not here. Jujutsu Kaisen, Nasty Dog short. I don't know how this ended up on like my rotations, but it did. Okay, sorry. Oh wait, I have it here. Little did you know, Nasty. Dude, I hate this song. Meow. Do. Let me see. I need to finish the rest of the outfits. LOL. I felt that. Okay, 1 second. So this was Ember sleeping in Brenton's lap earlier, and it was very cute. Cat. Let me play Hopes and Dreams by Toby Fox. He's my homie. We're just gonna do screen display for right now. Well, I do a quick change. Okay, so we got cheese here. Again, not the most immaculate thing, but... Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think that is a decent number for right now. If anybody... Oh, I did say I was gonna do a shrimp one. I could just take my radioactive shrimp thing I made. Can I copy that? I might just do that. Just add radioactive shrimp. God, this was a long time ago. I don't know if anyone's ever heard that song, Radioactive Shrimp. That blew up for a while because here in the United States, we ended up getting some radioactive shrimp from overseas, and it just became like a big meme after a while. It was really funny. Oops, wrong game. That's a problem if I can't find it. Oh. Here is my radioactive shrimp. It's just gonna be an asset now. Okay, we're just going to copy everything. Have you done Derpy? Yes. You should play Undertale Pacifist for this week's gaming. There will actually be no gaming this week. Or, tomorrow might be a gaming day. Not 100% sure. Thursdays is going to be up in the air. I'm between Minecraft and actually doing a craft stream, so we'll see. But I can definitely do that when I get back, or like when the holidays are kind of up. Have you done Derpy? What do you mean by Derpy? If you mean if I've completed Derpy, yes. Derpy has been completed and was posted a while back on my thing there. Derpy is now finished. This is our final piece. Derpy is so cute. He's being added to my plushie list next year. Can you post stuff on TikTok? I tried to. I'm so bad at it. I don't want to do an import. But yes. I need to get better about it. Radioactive shrimp! Oh my lord, okay. But yes, Derpy has been completed. Okay. He's just gonna look weird out from like the rest of the game. I'm gonna take a quick pit stop from the croissant. Well, that was fun. I am going to add the Undertale Pacifist for when I get back. Or kind of like when the holidays are up. Put this for understream and video ideas. Gaming after holidays. That was fun. Okay, let me go back to the thing. Christmas aura. That was fun. Oh, I did want to play you guys Radioactive Shrimp. It's been a while since I've played this. Radioactive Shrimp from Walmart.
Don't.
Not what I wanted. I want the song. Okay, how do I share my screen?
I bought you from the freezer back in
Fucking aisle 2.
glowing in plastic, and I saw it moving
Melted
too.
glue.
If I was smart, I wouldn't eat what smells,
It smells like glue.
They took the shrimpies from a toxic murky sea, soaked them in something that perplexed the CDC.
CDC.
And now my
Oh, no,
stomach's
not you.
screaming like it's TNT.
Oh,
I fed
my children. Oh, what did I give them? Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. One that made me glow in the dark. Oh.
And now we meet inside the ER late at night. The nurse is whispering that something just ain't right. They scan my insides and my organs look real bright. I'm now immobile. Shrimps from Chernobyl.
I swear this was relevant. I'm just trying to make like a good snow cone thing here, so. I love this song.
So good. The AI can never give us "I'm now immobile."
So yeah, that's a thing. Hope that was pleasant for you guys. I love that song. So radioactive shrimp, that'll be added to the game now. At least for the prototype stage. If I like any of these assets for going forward, then we will keep them. I'm trying to keep this as thin up here. I hope this ends up looking like a snow cone. Okay, that looks nothing like what I wanted it to. Where is... Honestly, I'm just gonna look back at Derpy. How did I draw you, bestie? But yes, he will be added to my plushie list next year. For anyone that is wondering. I will let you guys vote on the order of most of them, though. What am I doing? I have a backlog of things I actually have to finish for art. That's my biggest challenge right now. It's like I'll start a project, but that kind of gives me something that if I ever have like downtime and just need something to work on, then that leaves that. Let me get rid of you. And there we go. There's our snow cone base. I am going to start out with like a really bright pink color.
Jingle bells,
Ew.
jingle bells, jingle all the way.
This is not what the snow cone's gonna be. This is just like, oh, we're gonna fit this in here. Okay. And then I'm going to like blue color. And I kind of want this at like imperfect as possible. Kind of like a snow cone kind of is. I am struggling here. Okay, if I take that away, there we go. Snow cone. Gonna clean that up a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Do I have Derpy's color palette, dude? So sorry. Do you have to pay for Procreate? You do. I had gotten it years ago for like $6. It might be $12 now, but there are some free programs out on iPad. That's what I'm on, is on an iPad. What's a good alternative? I know that, is Clip Studio free? Clip Studio Paint, iPad. It says free, but has in-app purchases. Looks like you have anything for that. What's another one that people are using? free iPad drawing apps. Sketchbook is free. It might be $10. I don't really know entirely how much Procreate is, but it's still good. Ibis. Ibis is a good one. I forgot about Ibis. I will pull that up now. Screen display. Ibis Paint. Ibis. Is this on iPad? It is. This has in-app purchases, but yeah, this is a popular one. I'm not really sure about Clip Studio Paint. This song is making me mad. Anyways, yeah. I use Ibis, just want to see what others I see. Yeah, Ibis is good. I don't know about Clip Studio. I know that people use that a lot. And that's about it. But yeah, I've had Procreate. I have a screenshot at one point that I got it for like $6 back in like 2016. Which, if you guys saw my earlier stuff, you guys would cringe so hard. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Okay, back to stuff. Oh, I did say... Can I just get like a screenshot of it? Derpy, my bestie. No, I just want you. Yeah, Derpy came out so cute. I love him. For free with Clip, you can do about anything, but you can't export? That's so stupid. Then what's the point? Huzzah! I did it! I only want like some of these colors. Like I want this pink one right here. Me dancing to Justin Bieber Baby. What? This song is nice, I suppose. Okay, I am going to get rid of this, and then we are going to go and proceed with coloring. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. 14 years ago. Are you talking about my video? Oh my god, you guys want to watch that? We should have find that. Did I keep that one up? I think I left that one because I thought it was silly. Oldest. Dude, I've been on YouTube forever. Where is that one? I don't see that one up. Oh, here we go. Yes, here we go. Ready for the cringe? Ready for the cringe? Let's put you on pause. Let's cringe together. This was me. This was like free music back in the day. My really bad webcam. And this was like the free music back on YouTube. This was like peak for me. This used to be my old childhood bedroom. Which is crazy looking back at it. I have to shower soon, but I'll keep live on. All is good. You can come back whenever. So yeah, this is me. Smiling, yes. I didn't think anybody was actually watching this years later, so that's what's crazy to me. Baby Megan with MLP mattress? That was actually a sleeping bag. That was a sleeping bag. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's not my only dance video. Actually, I think I took the rest of it off the internet. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'm telling you, My Little Pony was like my thing growing up. This was like before G4 and G5 were like a thing. Let's cringe together. Okay, I am going to proceed with coloring this in somewhat. How do they determine? Is it yellow in the middle? Oh my god. Stop the cringe. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for a very long time. Let me tell you how old I was in this video. I was down here. I'm like, please subscribe. Please don't subscribe. Hi, Blair. This was me as a child dancing. Please subscribe. Why am I telling people to subscribe to me? Did I really dislike myself? I'm gonna like myself. I was 10 in this video. I need to watch the videos later. Oh god. Some of them are webcam and you can't really see them that, or you can't really hear the audio that well. This was me at my aunt's pool. This was my friend. The one I'm really shocked about is I have one that has like 15. Girl spits out water, just has 1,500 views. That was me and my friend. God, the cringe. So cringe. Oh, 100%. 100%. Alright, I'm a shower. Bye. Goodbye, Ray. I will see you later. So, yeah. Oh, this is the dress I drew and never did anything with. This one came out really cool. This was the dress. I should do something with this. This was me on Procreate years ago. I used the app on iPad called Procreate to make this. The sketch was also done in Procreate. Crazy. I should redo this. Let me remind me to redo that design. That came out super cool. Okay, back to my art. Oops. Oops. Oh, Blair, I forgot to respond to you. You asked me a question about if I want to be entered into your giveaway, which, by the way, congratulations on 200 subscribers. I do not wish to be added to your giveaway. I just wanted to wish you a congratulations. I will respond back just so, you know, to be friendly. Like, I should have responded back. I'm so sorry. Just have not gotten a chance. But yes, congratulations on 200 subscribers. That is such a milestone. I can't even hit 200 subscribers on my other channels, so I must be doing something wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna merge all of these together. Bruh. Merge down. Okay, there we go. Clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna try to make these as equal as possible. And then next year, for one of my streams in January, I am planning on picking up probably a couple of your patterns and then just doing them on stream. I was looking at your Etsy page and I didn't realize how like itty bitty they are. Cause I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick up one pattern and like, and I was like, oh, I could probably get one in a stream, but I didn't realize how small they were, which isn't a problem. That means I can get a couple of things done on stream. So that'll definitely at least give me an opportunity to be able to mess around with it and whatnot. And I know that you're talking about it wasn't professional. I'm like, dude, are any of our patterns professional? I could never get into pattern making, but that's a whole other skill that you need to have. So definitely kudos to you for even doing that. So that's something that I hope your parents are proud of you for, and friends, because I'm definitely like shook. Okay. But yeah, so a lot of my earlier videos, I just decided to keep them up. Not for any particular reason, I just was like, let's cringe together. You guys can, you know, I was like, I have evolved on YouTube as a person. And I just, you know, it just kind of shows that, like, I didn't come from something, like, I was a person too. And obviously, I mean, look at me, I'm trying not to be as cringy as possible, but speaking of which, I do have videos in the works. They will be coming out soon. Editing takes a while. Especially the way how I edit. I'm trying to make them as engaging as possible so you guys don't click off and get bored of me. Because who wants to sit here and listen to me rant for hours without good editing? Well, I mean, you guys are doing it now. You guys are listening to me rant, but I'm doing something. And you guys just want, like, I don't really know. I should ask for feedback. What do the people want? Because I need to know what's gonna match, you know, that style of stuff, you know. I'm like, do you guys want it more highly edited, more memey, like... Because I love watching meme videos. I think they're really funny. But I'm like, only if people are gonna watch it, you know? I think that's only fair. I don't have friends really because I'm homeschooled. Oh! Now I feel sad. I was never homeschooled. I was always... I went to private school, or Catholic school, and then I made my way over to going to public school for middle school. So I was gonna say, I get it, but I don't. But no, that's kind of how one of my close friends actually met me, was through going to some church thing there. No, not listening to you. But I just fear that if we have never met, she probably wouldn't have met my friend group and stuff like that. So, you know, opportunities. But I hope that you're able to make friends through, like, the YouTube stuff. That's how I met a lot of you guys, as online buddies and stuff like that. I'm amazed, you know, about how many people have actually met through this, and it's made me happy. I've really enjoyed meeting a lot of you guys. Or at least virtually meeting you guys. Clipping mask. Nope, that's not what I want. Alpha Lock. And I'm hoping to meet more of you guys in the future. At least in person, at least at cons, but not for now. I'm still a small nobody. I would love to be, like, featured at a con. Like, all I ask is, I don't know. I don't really know what I would want as a creator, you know? Whoop, whoop. Because, like, people I follow, they don't actually make, like, IRL appearances. That's just more of, like, a me thing. I love cons. I love dressing up, and it's just... It's fine. Okay. I was online school, fell out of touch before I got in touch. I thought they hated me and talked in a different group chat. Ooh. Are you talking about your classmates? Or are you talking about a friend group you had? I'd say I have a very good social life. I don't really have too many issues per se. Boop, 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 boop. So, but no, it's... We all have our own journeys and whatnot. Oh, friends, I see. Well, I hope that was not the case. I was online schooled. Is there a link to this app? Which app are you talking about? Are you talking about this app that I'm using? You're talking about what I'm currently drawing in. It's called Procreate. I can help you Google it. Right here. Procreate. It's on iPad, so I don't know if you have an iPad. Apparently it seems to be $12.99, which isn't bad, honestly, for an app. I could have sworn somebody told me it was like 20 bucks. I was like, what? So, definitely would recommend checking it out. There is a free one that a lot of people like using called Ibis Paint. If you're looking for a free alternative. There might be some paid features in there, but with Procreate, once you buy it, it's just yours, which is great. iPad for drawing. But I don't know, just... Another one is Clip Studio Paint. Apparently I found out that everything in there is pretty much free except apparently exporting, which is weird. So, yeah. Hopefully that answered your question. Oops. If you need a link, let me know and I can send it to you. I am getting distracted from stuff. Okay, so we got this as our base. I'm going to get rid of this. This is actually cute. I may want to try to add some like things to make it look a little more icy. Okay. My eraser brush. It's not what I wanted. Hello, Sam! Welcome, welcome! It's been a second. How was your gym thing? I did see your comments about your gym class. When you mentioned doing yoga, I was like, that sounds fantastic. I would love to get into some yoga. Yoga would be very fun. I just don't know of any places that actually just like have yoga I can just go to. YMCA maybe? XXX explosion! Also, if anyone has any other food recommendations, feel free to drop that in. What is this? Okay, well, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, let's do that again. There we go. Does that kind of work? No cone E. Okay, so then my next thing that I'm wanting to do is... No, I don't want to duplicate you, but I do kind of want to give this a... I am struggling here. Where I'm trying to add color here. I don't know why I'm struggling so badly. Not to that. Now what happens if I just do that? Summer, just assume it's me for a while. A snow cone for the Kochi game? Yes, I will fill you in with what I've been working on, Sam, in a second. 30. That looks... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's kind of cute. I made a lollipop. Okay, to fill you in, this is kind of the inspo for today, where I'm still trying to figure out the background. I am struggling. I had to redo the asset for Kochi, so this is the new reworked version. Don't worry about it being white. Brenton is going to do some magic to give it color. What he's doing, I don't know. Then this was my failed attempt of doing the background that I want, so we will be reworking that. And then I am just making some food right now. We started out with a lollipop. Jessa recommended adding a croissant, which is just a bad sketch. Somebody requested a thing of ramen. We have pizza cheese, and I am adding my thing that I made back over the summer. My radioactive shrimp. This was kind of inspired, or I just thought, why not add this in for Raven / Zoe? I just thought that might be a fun little ad. Megan, have you seen Wicked for Good yet? I literally saw it on opening night. It was so good. Like, somebody changed my mind. I am going to color drop you and try to add you in. But yes, I actually want to do like a premiere for like the whole thing. Oopsie. Bestie. But yeah, I want to watch, I heard that there's like a back-to-back show thing there. So, I go live tomorrow at 7 to 8 p.m. Just so you know, I'm going to announce the giveaway winner. Well, congratulations! I will be live at 7:30, but I will try to pop on at the beginning just to see who the winner is for funsies. Isn't this cute? But no, I'm excited. That was something I thought about if I would ever do a giveaway, and I'm going to answer and say probably never. If I say that, it's just I want it to be fair to whoever the winner is, and there's nothing wrong with people doing giveaways. It's just, you know, you'll end up with like hundreds of fans, and you know, only one person's gonna win, and they'll get disappointed, and it's just not fair to everybody that not everybody's a winner. And I know it's kind of the point of the giveaway, but then people will get upset like, oh, but I've been your fan for so long, and you know, that stuff, and it's like, I don't want to like disappoint people, you know. And so I just, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just more personal preference. I'm trying to replicate the highlight that I did on here, and it's just not hitting the way I want it to. What you think of my Kaveh and Rama are posted in the Discord art gallery. I have no idea, Sam. I have not gotten a chance to look at that. But I'm sure it looks great. Give me 1 second to try to figure out how I'm going to do this highlight, and then I will go I just feel like this one just can't have that harsh of a thing going on because it's, you know, Megan, I'm gonna DM you something. Don't show it on stream. I got you. Well, it's not like I have anything to show. Okay, this is probably the best. You know, at least we got our little highlight here. I know I'm trying to not blend them, but this one specifically felt like it needed it. Okay. This works, right? I hope this, like, fits the vibe. I don't know if these foods will be here for the final game, but I definitely want to try to incorporate as much of your guys' stuff as possible, at least for early game development for funsies, and who knows? They might be added in the long game term. Who knows? But anywho, see what I am being. It took 8 hours and I hate it. What? No, this is cute. What do you mean? What do you hate about it, Summer? Okay, I just feel like I'm procrastinating on this whole croissant thing. Croissants will come soon, I swear. Okay, I do want to make this one a little bit bigger. I'm going to make you lighter. Yeah, I'm going to be putting in a video together, kind of like behind the scenes and whatever. Because why not? Yes, this is probably going to be our beginner outline for right now. I don't really know what kind of vibe I want for this pizza, you know? I'm gonna try to make this as pizza-y as possible. Okay, there we go. Grr! I need like a yellow version of this. So is everyone having finals this week? Or is that coming up? Finals, I'm not about that. We're right now wrapping up some end of year stuff at my job to get ready for 2026. And of course, they keep dumping things my way. I was like, stop giving me more work. It's fine. There we go. That kind of look like a pizza. Do you eat pizza or pineapple on pizza? Controversial question, but yes, I do. I feel like a lot of people, not everybody, but I feel like a lot of haters that do not like pineapple on pizza are just people that haven't tried it. Just give it a try. You know, I will respect you a little bit more if you tell me I've tried it and I just didn't like it than people that just tell me that they hate it without even trying it. You know, how are you gonna judge something without actually trying it? I mean, I get it that people, you know, of course have their opinions, but, you know, at least give it a try before you start hating on something. And I say that as I am somebody that will not try that fish stuff on my pizza. Because that stuff is gross looking. To be fair, I don't like pizza. I don't like fish to begin with. I'm very picky about, like, my seafood, if I eat it at all. Shrimp was something I ate for a while growing up, and then I don't know, I think I just kind of felt bad for the fish. Okay, I am over this music. Let's just put on, like, chill music. Why did it tell me credits? Crazy. Okay. Let's do lo-fi Christmas beats. There we go. This is more my vibe. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Do you play the game Gravity Rush? I have never played that before, so no. Also, Sam, you missed the cringe of me dancing to Justin Bieber from apparently 14 years ago. Ray was the one that brought that back up. I was like, crap, you guys can see that video? I thought I took that one down. I'm gonna leave it up. Don't mind me coloring, this is like one of my favorite things ever to do. Woo! Doop-a-doop-a-doop. It's because my classmate recommended to play that game. Nice! that's a game I can try. Also, Project Sekai, that's another game I mean to add to my list. That's more for Sin. It's very just wrong. I don't like the arms on both of them. No, I think it looks cute. I like it. Summer, keep doing your thing. I mean, if you don't like parts of it, you can go back in and like change what you don't like. I've done that before in art, that it's like, crap, I don't want to go back and fix this, but then I'll, you know, spend extra time fixing it. Or just try to redraw it. I still think it's cute. Can you show the dance video? Likely I've never seen Megan. Oh god. I was 10 when I posted the video. I will play it shortly. Project Sekai. Probably played Willy Beamish. What's Willy Beamish? Okay, let me play the Justin Bieber video. Again. We will cringe together. I can't believe it's already 9 o'clock. That's what's crazy to me. Okay, yeah, so definitely we're gonna try to at least get these foods done and hand it off to my boyfriend. I'm not too worried about having main screen yet. Okay. Please note that I am indeed working on the pizza. Enjoy. This was me. I was, what did I say? I was 10. This was done on my webcam. Hello, Ray. We are back to talking about my Justin Bieber video. This is cringe, I'm aware. I decided to leave it up here to show how much I've grown as a person. Do I need to, like, recreate this? Oh, God. Also, question. I did a wig styling video of my first time doing wig styling, and so I want to do cosplays on my craft channel, as I will be making cosplays next year. My question is that the wig styling video that I did should probably go on the craft channel, right? Not the vlog channel. I wasn't sure, because it's like one of those that I could, like, go anywhere. I'm saying that as I'm making you guys sit through this. I swear, I don't hate you guys that much. Okay. Guess we got the pizza, now I just gotta add the pepperoni. So yeah, this is up on YouTube for anyone that may want to watch this in the future. Be like, hey, my favorite YouTuber's cringy, but who's not? Pepperoni! I am drawing pepperoni! Okay, I'm thinking I was gonna do 3 pepperonis, but they look a little barren. Probably will do 4. Duplicate. Ba-doo, boop, ba-doo, boop, ba-doo. I'm craving pizza. I'm so sorry. I like the dance video. Please don't. Please don't. Just stay away from this video. Oh, Ray, if you ever need time conversions for when I'm streaming, please let me know, and I will let you know what time that is your time. What happens if I just erase some of these? I don't even know what this is. Oh god, we never even saw this. What am I doing? Oh lord. My dad works at Domino's. Ooh. Tell him to send me some pizza, please. Ah, the cringe. The cringe. Here I am years later, performing to an audience of whoever. Bestie! You're not supposed to do that. One moment, friends. What do you mean no signal? Oh, do we have a signal? Pizza! Okay, awesome. Here we go. No, I was about to say, not me trying to find the pizza that went missing. I'm trying to make this random. I don't really know how well this is going. Maybe I might move this one. That's the magic of being able to move around some pizzas. Boop, boop. I think this back one's what's killing me right now. God, I hate this. Be cringe, be free, quote inside of my head, Megan. Oh god. No. Oh crap, no. I'm like, I like the concept of this pizza, it's just not pizzaing the way I want it to. Okay. Let's do this one here. Maybe you might want to stick to the 3 pizzas, or 3 pepperonis. Yeah, but then it looks like barren, you know? 2 hours, 1 outfit done. Nice! You know what I've gotten done? Not much. Well, a lot more progress than last time. Or so it feels. Ba-doop, boop, 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 boop. Ba-doop, boop, boop. Ba-doop, boop, boop, ba-doop. Let's just go ahead and start coloring these so I don't, like, lose my mind. I'm gonna use, like, this bright red. Boop, 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 ba-doop. I hope the holotrade thing's going well for everybody. I got my sketch done, I just actually gotta do the art. I'm curious to know. That's not good! What do you mean? Oh no, it's fine, take your time. You have till the 29th to get your stuff done. 29th-ish. I hate this pizza! Can you post stream times on YouTube and maybe add a small convert? You're out in Singapore, right? Just to be sure. I remember you're telling me before you get scared again. I might be able to add a conversion somewhere. Maybe not on the post itself, like on the actual like image, but I might be able to add it to like... Sorry. To like... the post itself where I kind of talk about the stuff. I thought this was gonna be cute. And it's not. How do I fix it? So yeah. I got you. That's what I was thinking about doing at some point. I don't know. Okay, so if I stick one back there, I move you here. Okay, so we kind of have like a 3 thing going on over here. I don't really want it to be like a 3. I don't know. That looks stupid. Send help. Okay, so if I do that color... When you graduated school in 2018, I was still 9 in elementary school. Nice. You guys want to see a video of, I actually played piano at my high school graduation. Try to find it. If I can find it. I know it's on YouTube. Was it taken down? Lol. Just see if I can find it. If I can't find it, then I will share it in the Discord, probably. Huh. That's so weird. Um. Dude, I was so awkward, by the way. Pizza looks nice. It does not. Okay, I found it. Okay, hold up. Let me share this. Let me see. Screen display. This was me playing this on piano, by the way. God, so awkward. This is like a live stream. She was sick, by the way, so in case she sounds off. It was so awkward back in the day, too. She sings really good, though. I feel like I gotta make my pizza a little lighter. There we go. I'm not gonna harp on this. Oh, it looks like a pizza. Take a risk, take a chance, make a change.
Feel the warm breeze, sleep under a palm tree, feel the rush of the ocean, ride along a fast train,
Travel on a jet plane far away.
And break away.
Oh, I did my thing on the wrong layer. Fun. Piano Megan. If I ever do a spin-off channel, it's gonna be called Meow Made Music. Gucci. Oh, eat some nuggies. I will address chat in a moment. Gotta keep moving on, fly away. Okay, pizza is done, sorta. I need to figure out how to add a highlight. I'm not Ray, I'm Ray. What? So yeah, That was me. Anywho, back to making more asset stuff. I will show you my pizza progress. Oops, wrong thing. Pizza! BRB, I want to watch a short. Sounds good. Fun fact, in kindergarten, we had to dress up as what we wanted to be when we grew up. I brought a laptop and said a YouTuber. Look at you now. On your path to be that way with your VTuber stuff. I don't know what else you post on your other stuff, but that's cool. I actually didn't really have dreams of what I wanted to be as a kid. For a while, I wanted to be like a surgeon back in middle school, but I also really enjoyed like the creative field, and I wanted to be like a video editor for like film productions, but I'm fine where I'm at. You know, I get my outlet of video editing, and, you know, I do it for YouTube. I'm trying to figure out like how to do motion graphics. That's a whole other beast. But anyways, Ray said, back in primary school, we did something similar, but as a book hero, I went as Dogman. What? And then that was me. I hope that was enjoyable for you all. Okay, where is my colors? I know for a fact I had a color. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a. There we go. And I'm going to take you as an overlay. I'll put you about 50%. This one goes about 50%. Pizza! I feel like I should probably add this to my pepperonis right here. No, good enough. Okay, so we got pizza. Okay, so we got pizza. The sucker snow cone in the pizza. Croissant I am saving on. Probably work on that after the cheat. You know what? We're gonna go back to the croissant. I'm not ready to face my demons. You know what? I gotta search like croissant. I have no idea what a croissant looks like. Croissant. If you're gonna make a manga, which human OCs, including human companions, are you going to be in the future? I actually have a whole other story I never told anybody about. So, I actually have characters. I can actually show that. Give me a second. What is this? Alright. Where is it? I think I turned this more into a game though, but this was a Powerpuff Girl speed paint I did. I can explain the whole little backstory because it's a wild ride. I'd love to do an animatic for some of these things as well. Let me see. It's just crazy looking back at some of my old art stuff. Okay. So to pause this. Okay, so to here my okay. So I have these characters here. I really want to redraw them once I'm a little better, but so essentially we have this guy character has changed. Oops. Okay. So dude here has changed. He is no longer malicious. But you got our three characters here. You have Mara, you have Ruka, and you have Raz. And essentially what the story is that homie here ends up in car accident. His dad, so pretty much there was a holiday party that the whole family is able to go to. Father drinks too much, mother and father fight a lot, and so on the way home he ends up in a car accident. And so he's got a younger sister named Alyssa. Well, Alyssa ends up not making it in the car accident. Or sorry, she ends up, I think, in a coma. She ends up in a coma. And the parents don't end up making it. And so Raz eventually, he gets out of the hospital, has to go move in with family. Family's like, yeah, we don't really want you. So he ends up in the foster care system after they just said, we don't want you. You're too much responsibility because you're another mouth to feed. And at some point, his sister does end up passing away, and nothing he can do. So at this point, he's in the 3rd grade. And Raz is kind of like a nickname. I don't really have like a full name for him. But these two are childhood friends. She's got her own traumas. She just happens to grow up in a single mother household. No big deal. Mara, as a young kid, she was neglected by both her parents. Her father would always work a lot, but secretly he had a second family. And her mom, I guess, just started feeling very neglected and just started going out on dates with guys. And so there's a lot of infidelity. She was neglected, just was not paid attention to. And then she ends up, like, I'm talking about like 6 years old, that she's just feeling really depressed. And she ends up walking into a lake. I forgot the whole reason. I think she might have seen something out there and she like runs for it or something. Oh, I remember. So she sees her parents out in the lake at some point, and she goes to, what's up? Sorry, she are you going to redesign your into? Yes, I am, Sam. Yes, I am. So Mara, so she sees her parents like out in the lake, and she's like, "Oh my God, they're calling to me." I am explaining my Sam's first question about characters that I drew way back when. This guy, parents are dead because of car accident. His sister passed away after being inside a car accident too. He's in the foster care system. Her thing is that, you know, her father is working late, but then he's actually secretly, you know, having a second family. And then her mother is like, I'm so neglected. And so she's just out going on dates and like cheating on the dad. So they're like cheating on each other. And so she, at 6 years old, is just being neglected. And then, so she just kind of like wanders around a lot, and she ends up, you know, at a lake where she sees her parents out in the water, and they're like, "Oh, come here, we want to play with you." And so she like goes out there, ends up drowning. Someone sees her. She gets sent to the hospital. Her parents see, her mom is there. You know, I guess it pretty much down the line we find out that about the whole cheating scandal. And so turns out his second family, he's got like a whole, Mara's dad Mara has a half sister named Ashlyn, who's a pyromaniac. That's a whole other thing down the line. But anyways, so fast forward to now they're in high school. She's a depressed girly. These two are neighbors. They're best friends. They meet him in the 3rd grade. They befriend him because he doesn't have anybody. And so now they're all friends. And Mara has crush on Raz. Raz has a thing for Ruka, and Ruka's just kind of vibing. Like, she's like, oh, he's cute, but like could go without it. And Ruka knows that Mara likes Raz. So at some point in high school, I think it was like junior year or something, she like confesses to Raz, and Raz is like, yeah, I like you too. But he like awkwardly doesn't want to turn her down. So he, you know, says, I'll date you, but tries to keep it on the hush hush. And so then he kind of like goes behind her back and is like, hey, Ruka, I actually like you. And she's like, oh, dang. And he's like, we don't have to tell anybody. And so he's like dating them both. And I guess Mara just kind of gets wind of it from finding out around the school that people are like, oh, these two would be such a cute couple. And like Mara's like, are you sure you still like me, Raz? And he's like, of course I do. So then she finds out that not only has he been lied to, or she's been lied to by her parents with the infidelity, and she's got trust issues. Now she's being lied to by her best friends. So she pretty much goes crazy, and she ends up, I think they're over at Raz's, at wherever he's staying. I don't know. They're somewhere, and she gets like really crazy. She starts turning into like Gasai, where she's like, well, if I can't have you, then nobody can. So she like ends up stabbing him in like the abdominal area. And she's like, and by the way, Ruka, you're gonna be all alone. So she ends up like offing herself, and then she like burns the whole place down because that's just how the thing ends. And yeah, and so she's like the sole survivor. She's very traumatized about what's going on. He ends up going on to be a ghost, and she ends up being like a cupid of death. And then there's like more storyline after that. But yeah, this was like a whole idea that I had. So for anyone that's confused, I drew this up back in high school. It's great, isn't it? And yeah, this was posted when I was 16 at this point. So she was stabbed in the front. Yeah, he's not evil, I swear. He had like no bad intentions of anything. Also, hello Kevin, how are you? That's like when someone else poops in your friend's pants and you let them borrow your shorts. What? So yeah. Oh yeah, she ends up stabbing herself in the neck. She actually does survive the thing. She actually survives, ends up in the mental hospital. She ends up breaking out because she's like, I don't need to be here. And wants to get like revenge on Ruka, and Ruka's going cray cray, and yeah. There's a whole thing to this, and we'll leave it at that. I actually have a character that's kind of inspired by Ruka called Melody, which her whole aesthetic is that her hair is mint green that she dyes it, but she keeps like, you guys know like the money pieces that's popular, which I didn't know was going to be popular at the time because, you know, I came up with this stuff back in high school, that her streak is like a brown, so it's like a mint chocolate chip design. So her main hair is mint green with that strip of brown, which I'm sure the maintenance of that is a pain in the butt. And wears glasses, and Melody actually, or is it Harmony? It's either Melody or Harmony. And yeah, watch your own live. Why? I do occasionally when I need to pull content from them. I hope that was enjoyable. Did anybody ever comment on this? They did not. Love that. Okay, back to art, because that's what we're here for. We're working on a croissant. I'm so sorry for boring you guys. If you guys don't care about this stuff. But yes, to answer you, Sam, that's something I would love to turn into a story at some point. Are you going to redesign your Powerpuff Girl turned into manga OCs once you're trained enough in drawing humans? Yes, I am. I do have another story that was inspired by me being a camp counselor that will be spoken about in the future. That's going to be a horror game. I'm still trying to figure stuff out for it, but goal is to draw people and just be good, you know? Okay, I was googling croissants. I don't know how to draw them. Okay, well, at least we kind of have a shape. This is not exactly the shape I want, but I'm just gonna lighten you up and actually try to oh god. Oh god, okay. I'm going to do my best here. I think Jessa suggested this. So Jessa, I will try to do you justice. I need everyone to remind me who reminded me of what foods. Also, Sam, if you have a food, let me know. BRB friend wants me to watch 2 videos. Sounds good. Okay, this is gonna be like really garbage right now. Okay, I hope you can like see the vision. There's no point in this anymore. We're just gonna copy this because I have no idea what I just did. Anyways, I appreciate all you guys for just like coming in and stuff like that. Like, you guys are the reason why I'm still here and doing things here on YouTube. I don't know how you guys would be if I just disappeared off the face of the earth. I feel like I couldn't do that to you guys. Okay, I know it doesn't look like a croissant yet, but give it time. Oh my god, I just butchered this. Yeah, we're gonna use this as a base. Can I distort it a little bit so at least it'll look a little more croissant-like? Oh god. Hello! It's Isaiah. Hello, Isaiah. Sorry, I had to like... I was like, I know your name. Do you mind drawing Kit Kat for Kochi game? Yes, I just gotta make an iteration where I will not get sued. I don't think I'll get sued. Cat Hit, maybe? Kit Kat. That's a funny one. Big Cat. Let's see what I can come up with. I'm working on game assets. just to fill you in, this is what we're going for. Oh, you can't see my thing. I'm so sorry. Oops. So this is the vibe that we're going for. This is going to be the base sprite of the snake game. My boyfriend will be doing some magic in Unity to make it rainbow. That is why he is white right now. So just disclaimer right now, he will not be a white snake. I am working on trying to figure out how to do the background the way I want it. It's just not working out. Whenever I try to tile it, we got the sucker. Somebody requested a snow cone to be added. I tried to do a highlight up in the top right corner. It was somewhat successful. We got a pizza. And then we got whatever this is. So we are doing our best here. Just not coming out the way I want it to. What I need this to be is more of a curvature. Like, I have the idea down. It's like, this one's too curvy and the other one's not. We're gonna go back to using this as our base. Oops, wrong layer. Yes, welcome back, Ray. How was the video? Anything good? And then we'll figure out what we want to do for Kit Kat. Let me go ahead and just like draw a quick little thing for that. Yep, wrong one. I don't think I'll get sued considering this is like I'm not making money from this. What does a Kit Kat look like? Swoop, swoop. Swoop, swoop. Fun fact, I actually have a fear of Kit Kats. I had a dream when I was in the 3rd grade that I was going to choke on them, so I just try to avoid eating them. Weirdly enough. It's gonna happen someday. We got our Kit Kat. I can actually draw that one after the croissant. Actually, I want to do that one now, but no, I must move on. I need like an off-brand name for it. Where did my croissant go? There is a cat food called Cat Kit or something. I'm gonna try to make this as close as possible. Also, you know what I love to see? I love to see people actually making game art themselves. It's just really cool to see. Or, like, people making their own games. Kitty kits. Kitty cats? That might be weird. I don't know. We'll talk about that once I get there. It's like I get the top part here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and just start working on the Kit Kat. I want to make you a smidge bigger. Can you do magma again one day? Yes, the plan is for this Sunday to do magma. It'll be probably evening for you, but going on next year, magma will be moved to a weekday. We do magma weekly, I swear. It's been on a bit of a crazy hiatus. With me traveling, of course. Crazy day, crazy time. Okay, we're gonna use this maybe as our color. But yeah, as I kind of like create games and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to involve y'all as much as possible. As you guys know, I love involving community as much as possible. It's just, I get that a lot of people, that their biggest problem is that they just want to make games and all they don't really have somebody to like help program their game. I just happen to get lucky with my boyfriend, or that's the other thing where you just may have to learn how to do it yourself, you know. Unfortunately, that's just like the downside. I want you to be a little smaller. I'm on school holiday, but next year I might not make it to streams. That is okay. Just come when you can. No pressure. I do them several days a week, so... I kind of want this to be, like, not perfect. But if not, there will be more regular content and whatnot. And I believe you are in the Discord, so, you know, I'm pretty active in there. At least I try to be. Okay, can I just copy and paste this? Cause I'll probably just keep the Kit Kat, duplicate. Yeah, look how simple that was. Almost. Yeah, look how simple that was. How little I had to do. Is Magma download or online? Magma is online. So it is a website. I will show you an example. Let me see. My last video for that actually did pretty well, weirdly enough. I don't know why you're showing me 720p. I swear my video quality is a lot better. I can't find it. Hold up. Magma.com. No. So what typically happens with Magma is... Magma, we will have... I will pretty much make a new canvas, and then I will send out the link. So yeah, it is all online. I wish there was an app for it or something. It just... Not the case. Let me see. Edit profile. That's not what I meant to do. Trying to find some of my other things I've done for a friend. My art desk. Sure, we'll go here. So yeah, so what happens is I will share out this link right here to everybody. And then people just come in. We will do art stuff together. We've done that. Sam did some beautiful thing here of Mr. Cater Diamond. Background's a little gaudy. Other than that, I like it. Or the pink's really nice. Like a nice color contrast. Somebody did that. So like, I think Blue Sun did this, which was freaking amazing. Keep up the good work, my dude. So yeah. I did this Bad Bunny. We'll just leave it at that. So, but it's a little weird or whatnot. Is draw our OCs in your style going to be next week or another next week? I have no idea yet when yet. This week is just gonna be us just drawing stuff. Where is my thing? We'll probably just start that up next month just to give me time to like get ready for the new year, of course. Because this year is just crazy. Okay, let's find like a nice red. Okay, I think I like this red. This red's kind of cute. I will draw my OC nice. Yeah, I want to try to get to more of a better schedule next year. Just this year's been a hot mess for garbage. Okay, I need you a little brighter, a little lighter. There we go. But yeah. Again, I am also so sorry about my lack of uploads for a while. It's just... I mean, I'm right now editing a video, and I've just been working on it since Sunday, and I'm like, oh my god, how much more do I have to edit? Fortunately, there's a lot that goes into it to try to make it engaging for you guys. I'll probably ask for feedback to see like, what kind of videos you guys like watching. If you guys just want a little more chillaxed, or if you guys want a little more memey, or what the thing is, because I think I need the feedback a little bit. Like, my streams are pretty chill, but it's like, you know, I just gotta find my footing in terms of my editing. So, like, I love editing, but I don't know. Like, well, what does the audience want to see? And I'm not entirely sure. Based on my current videos, probably the more memey and the more funny videos, which I do like turning my videos into, like, funny stuff, because it makes it more entertaining for myself to watch, too. But that means they do take longer to produce, unfortunately. Not a problem, though. Probably gonna have to go back over the line art over here and fix some of this. I like talking? Do you guys like talking? Oh, dude. I put this on my Discord. I'll share it here. So, I don't know if anyone has seen the newest episodes of my, whatever, The Amazing Digital Circus. And it's a bit of a spoiler right now, so if this is a spoiler for you, just turn me off. The episode featured one of the characters, well, it tells you right here that there are some IRL shots that were done in the show. And they said, sorry, Goose, this is random and irrelevant, but do the clips of real life in episode 7 like mean anything? Because TikTok has already doxed the whole neighborhood and the route to New Jersey from there. So is it important to the plot or no? And they said, it's not, holy crap, don't do that. And they said, stop, please stop doxing neighborhoods. Dude, that's crazy. And somebody asked the creator, I think it was on Tumblr, about like what, like, oh, like I want to get into indie animation, what's advice you may have. And the person, Gooseworks, pretty much said that just like any animation, I mean, just like any other famous person, be prepared to be doxed. Which is sad that we live in this world, you know? Do you read Boyfriends on Webtoons? I have not read that. Or actively, no. Is it good? I'm just gonna go ahead and just name this Kit Kat. Come sue me. This is gonna be bad. I'm not really bad at, like, drawing letters. Why can't I draw the... Oh god, this is really bad. Shwoop and shwoop. I should probably color this in. There we go. Wasn't entirely sure. Whoop. Yeah, I had like planned on getting like 5 videos out this year, and I was like, by the end of the year, and I'm like, oh, one of them might get pushed back to next year, which is fine. They're not that time sensitive. A couple of them are. I gotta work on those. Also, if you guys have any questions for Q&A stuff, please ask them soon, because I will be closing that off. I'll probably make another post just to remind people, like, you have any questions you want me to? And I'm going to try to make that like a yearly thing for funsies or whatever. Just be like, hey, if you have any questions, ask me. I change as a person every year. Oh crap. Okay, let's look. I recognize the PAX logo when I see it. Yes, I am going to PAX next year. PAX West. So yes, I was actually in the Discord trying to figure out when tickets are coming out. If anybody is wondering, PAX tickets come out in like May for the September con. So just in case anybody was wondering. People thought boyfriends to be hated webtoon, but reality it's a chill slice of life poly boyfriend group. Ooh, okay. Q&A, what fandoms are you in? A lot. I will add this to my Q&A for the video. I should have mentioned this is for the video. Ray. If only you spell R right. There we go. I will credit you guys for each of these, because I know that for your questions. Yeah, let me try to, but I will make another post just in case for anyone that did miss it. There we go. But yeah, to answer, I am in a lot. Can I just call it Kit Kit? I'm kidding. There we go. Sam, I know you've asked a lot, so you don't have to worry about getting yours in. I mean, if you have any more questions about me. I mean, I feel like you've, for a while, just want to say it was like the encyclopedia on me. Whatever, it's a stupid Kit Kat. Where's your MLP G3 toys? Because you posted on YouTube. Then where are they? What do you mean? Oh, if you're talking about this one, let me find it. Shoot. I think I know which one you're talking about. Screen display. Video. This is it for my older videos. Back in high school, I believe. If you're talking about this one, these were actually not my ponies. This was actually my friend Amy's, which you'll see her post occasionally. Her and I used to do like a bunch of projects together, and these were all her ponies. I don't actually know where my G3 ponies are, if I still have them at all. This one was actually taken down from YouTube, but we kept it, or I republicized it because my friend Amy wanted a copy of it, so I just said, we can post it. You guys may see her post every so often. Let me see. But yeah, she's my good friend from middle school. Amy, where are you? I think it was during my derpy thing. Amy the Lizard. This is my good friend. She actually did this for a project we had. So yeah, she's super cool. Haven't spoken to her in a hot second, but I know she's watching from the distance. You guys might see her comments every so often. So shout out to you, Amy. Okay, back to the relevant art stuff. Okay, so we got Kit Kats here. I feel like this has got to be a little more saturated. Not saturated enough. Okay. And then the goal is to... So Sam, if that's not the video you're referring to, then duplicate, merge down. Oh, wait, I should probably duplicate that again. And then flatten you, and then group you two together in case if I need a backup. That's what I like doing. And then we will go ahead and start coloring you, bestie. Oof. Will be cleaned up momentarily. Wait, no. Flipping mask. What time is 8 a.m. for me? What? It is currently 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m.? No, this stream flew by. I find a lot of my streams just kind of fly by. Sad. Alright, this is probably just a bad one to... Okay, I'm just gonna use my old technique, because I don't want to sit here and... I wasn't doing that for the other ones, but... Just trust the process. Okay, then we are going to multiply. There we go. And I do kind of want to make this look like it's like a shiny wrapper. Oops. And then we're just gonna do a thing over here. What do you think of Molly from Pokemon? I don't know who that is. But you know what I am gonna do? I am gonna Google it in a second. Okay, we are going to clipping mask you. And we are going to overlay. That didn't do much for me. That's a bummer. Can I do soft light? That didn't do much for me. I'm kind of sad. Does that look like anything? 8 p.m. for me. Yes, it is. I think. I don't know. Well, I hope that's acceptable for that. Oh, you know what I did not do? Oopsie. Oops, we don't need you. Kit Kat. Guess we have a Kit Kat pizza. Snow. Okay, we're gonna go back to here. We do have radioactive shrimp and the cheese. Don't know about the ramen quite yet. That might be for a later update. Lol. Okay, there we go. Go back to doing this thing here. Oopsie. I'm going to do my best. I should have drawn more Pokemon if they're interesting to me. You should! You should draw them as humans too. I've spoken about the thing that I did, which was kind of fun. Let me see who Molly is. Ooh, this one's a weird looking Pokemon. I'm gonna draw Crossing. What do you mean? I've never seen this Pokemon before. Oh, you're drawing Croissant? I'm gonna try to draw a Croissant. God, that is such a weird Pokemon. One challenge I used to do, which was like earlier this year, was Pokemon fusions. So it would be a combination of like these two. This was another one. Those two. This one was just weird. We don't talk about him. This one was a combination of my boyfriend's, like, 2 of his favorite starters. If I got him as a Pokemon, I'd name him Chad. This one's probably my best one that I did. Probably could have done better, but, like, out of all of them. Looked pretty cool. This one was also a pretty good one, too. This was probably, like, a good example of, like, a good combination. This one was just weird. Probably should try to redraw that one. I think that was my last one. Oh, I did do this one, but never finished it. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. But that is definitely a fun challenge to do that. Okay, back to my man Kochi. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop, boop, boop-a-doop, boop. Okay, croissant. Croissant me, BB. Don't croissant me, I'm just kidding. Boop, boop, boop-a-doop, boop, 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 boop. Okay, duplicate, flip-flop, nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, I am doing my best. Boo, 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 boo. Can I do... Wait. I want to submit can art. Can I do it by TikTok? I have no Discord. Hello, Dop. How are you? Can't stay long, but what's poppin'? Working on game stuff. Just to summarize it. Okay, this looks like a crappy croissant. Can you email it to me? I have a email if you want to send that to me. That might be easier to send me stuff. Let me see. Screen display. TikTok can get kind of weird, but I got it up here. It says your email address. Yeah, you can just email me at meowmademegan@gmail.com if you are able to. TikTok might be kind of weird because I feel like they did downgrade their stuff. What do you mean by can art, though? What? You mean game art? How you doing? Doing alright. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I'm having a great Tuesday. Where is my art? I can't draw a croissant. That's my problem. Here's other things I made. So this is the vision we have for my art. This thing here. Oh, wrong thing. This is the vision. I couldn't get this part down yet, so this will be another beast of the texture background. But we are creating some food items. So I made a lollipop. Somebody requested a snow cone. Somebody requested pizza. Sam requested a Kit Kat. And I'm working on a croissant. I was going to do a bread and a bagel once I have an opportunity to actually be able to freaking draw these right in honor of you guys. This is just for a snake game that I'm working on. In case if you are confused. Because I'm confused. But what you up to, Dop? Does this look like a croissant? Yeah, let's do like another round of this croissant. Let's try to make this look a little better. Nope, wrong layer. Bread and bagel. We gotta make VA croissant. What food is associated with V? A bregel? No. I could draw croissants myself. I gotta do this. Everybody draw croissants. We'll just add people's croissants to my game. Just make sure the background is transparent. We'll just have a round of croissants. Oh my god, I need a rainbow croissant. That is so gonna be added in. Is that, Dop, is that your guys' like, Sona's ship names? Kinda close. Okay. Bet. Let's go. Nothing. Struggling to draw. Questioning the life decisions. You know, the usual. I felt that. Bestie. Croissant. No, no, no. That's our duo name, not ship. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What if I just... a bregel? Axe the croissant! No, not my cat! My cat is not a croissant. He's a croissant now. Halloween next year, he shall be a croissant. 100% kidding, by the way. I like him, but not that much. Chwoo! I'm digging the song. Can you guys hear it? I'm so sorry. This is like kind of quiet. Okay, so we're kind of on the shape of a croissant. Let's get rid of you. Okay, it's looking more croissant. I could to food phase, but adding my OCs in their favorite food. Oh, that would be so much fun. You should do like doodles of them like eating their favorite foods. Also, Sam, you whip up art like really fast, which is crazy to me. Did I do it? Did I make a croissant? I feel like I want this to be a little more pokey, and then it sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna add that and be like, hey, we're doing a croissant round. Everyone please make croissants. Okay, I don't know what I just did, but whatever. Croissant! I don't even know where I'm going to stick that. I need something from all my artists here. I need everyone to draw a croissant. Alright, have a good night. Have a good rest of your stream. Good night, y'all. Have a good night. I will see you next time. Dop. Have a good rest of your night. I need everyone to... will be featured on... Nah, I'll add this after and just make a crap post about this for funsies. Okay, now we kind of have a croissant. Merge down. You could also add your OC's favorite food, like Kochi and ice cream. Oh, I should add an ice cream. I didn't think about that. I just want to draw him in, like, sweets. Because I thought that would be cute. That's kind of the vibe he gives me, is like sweets vibe, you know? Oh, Christmas tree. No! Okay. Oh, Christmas cow. There we go. I kind of like this version of that song. You know what? I'm just gonna draw this whole thing instead of trying to... Okay, I am struggling down here. No, no. Instead of copying and pasting, that's just something I gotta get better at. No! I might just keep the ice cream out for right now. There's only so many foods I do need, technically speaking. That was my way of getting you guys' participation. Like, give me food ideas. Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, that kind of looks like a croissant. Christmas tree. Oh, taco tree. This feels like a good croissant. Maybe that's a good croissant color. I have no idea. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Yeah, I really have no idea what color croissant is. I feel like it's a little more golden. A little warmer. Are you going to binge watch? Yes. There's only 8 episodes? Also, Sam, we were talking on my job about the new My Hero Academia stuff and how I gotta catch up on that. My coworker's like, hit me up once you finish. Once you finish. I was like, dude, you haven't even watched up to season 8. What do you mean? So, I wonder if they do the time skip at the end of season 8. Look at my beautiful croissant. Yeah, Roman's gonna get put on hiatus. But at least we're making progress here. I didn't know that there were only 8 episodes. I thought there would have been more. I'm kind of tired of shows of just dropping 8 episodes. I'm like, besties, I need more than just 8. Like, if I gotta wait longer, I will wait longer. But stop giving me, like, 8. That makes me mad. Because then now not only do I have to wait for more episodes, but, like... Yeah. It did. Oh, okay. Don't mind me coloring. I just really like coloring my pieces. Only does art to color. Honestly, I don't know who did Brenton's piece for the Secret Santa art thing, but whoever did it, great job. I mentioned that earlier. But he just hates coloring. And I was like, I can color for you. I love coloring. It's like my favorite part, because that's, to me, is what like saves these pieces. See, like Brenton just does really good line art, and that alone is like great for his style. Like he can just get like his point across with it. I just feel like that if I just drew the croissant and like a line art, I would have to add something to it, like shading or something, to give it the oomph But he just conveys it without needing to do extra. I don't really know what you would call it, but... Okay, so now we got the base. Cute, love it. Now let us go in with a... Oh, gross. Okay. I am actually going to try to emulate this. I do want this more orange. Okay, there we go. I did doodle Cat Noir, my new sketchbook. Cat Noir, please share. I love that man. We're gonna get married. He just doesn't know it. Brenton, if you're listening, he's fictional. It's fine. I can marry my fictional husbands. You can marry your fictional waifus. Okay, so this is the inside, and then I kind of want to do the back side. I'm just following other people's like art on how they're shading right now. I'm gonna probably go in here. I don't know if I need this here per se, but I'm just gonna go in and add it because I can. I haven't really figured out how to do shading, but oh well, we move on. Done with Axe Crosswind. What? What is Axe Crosswind? Okay, well that wasn't good. Oh, with croissant. Axe croissant. What? But yeah, feel free to email that if you're not on Discord. Brenton, I have a request for you. You're gonna love this. What if we just have a round on our snake game where it's just a bunch of croissants? And it's just different people's art croissants. What if we just have a round where it's just a croissant round, it's just everyone's croissants? Everyone just draws a croissant. Yeah, I don't know, I just think it'd be funny. So I was trying to figure out like how to send it to me because they're not in the Discord. I was like, email me. I have no idea how I'm gonna shine this. Oops. Okay, this honestly feels like it's a window. Window highlight. Gotta go. I will leave. Gotta leave. I will be back. Sounds good. See you later, Ray. If I don't see you back tonight, I will see you next time, or morning for you. Okay, I hate this croissant. I don't know how to make this more buttery. Ooh, that's a nice color. Let's do an alpha log and... Ooh, yeah. Some good stuff. Alpha log. How do I fill? Fill layer. And then we take this, and then we're going to do fill layered. Okay, I hate this. How do I make this look more croissant-like? Eat the cat. Why am I failing as an artist right now? Oh, I see. I see my problem. Well, first of all, to combat my first problem, I'm just a bad artist. We're gonna add highlight shinies to each one. That's our first thing. Obviously, I gotta go back in and fix this. I'm aware this looks like garbage. Just ignore. Okay, let's go back in and actually make this look nicer. This might just end up getting shaded out because I said so.
Maybe.
I know I've done this before, so I don't know why I'm struggling so badly. And what I mean by I've done this before is I did this on my red goat. Okay, there we go. God, I just feel like I just contoured this thing and like... I'm just gonna Gaussian blur this a little bit. What do you mean you're done? Does this look like bread? Oh my god, I managed to make this worse. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna put that on hiatus for right now and figure out how I could do that. Let me at least start on the line art for the cheese. Oh, what do you like to do? What do you like to make in your spare time? I like to draw cheese. I only draw cheese. Posted my first sketch on... Ooh, okay. Oh my god, it's Shikamaru! You know who Cacao Cookie is, but these are great. Keep up the work, Sam. So you sent it. Hold up. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Megan, see the drawing. Where did you send it? Where did you send it? Boop, boop. Boop. Do 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 do. Mail. I did not get it. Did you send it to... Did you send it here? I don't see it. I don't know, I just tagged myself, but you know. Oh no, I didn't tag myself. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, back to my thing. I do want this to be slightly off color, more green, full saturation. Wait a while. Okay. I will keep my email up and see if I get something. Who knows? Email should be pretty instant, but you know how Gmail might be. Well, that failed. Sorry for asking if you sent it to the right email, just sometimes it happens that we send it to the wrong one. That's probably as good as that's gonna get. There we go. Does that look like cheese? Nope, that does not look like cheese. I don't really know how to make this look any more like cheese than... What's the image of the moon-shaped bread croissant? Oh, it's 512 by 512 ish. I'll post it in Discord for the stupid thing that we're doing now. We're just gonna have a croissant round. Renton already agreed to it. Where was she? What? Not Miss Emmy. Oh. Ember got stuck somewhere she's not supposed to. This looks like garbage. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of draw this out and just sketch it out for right now until I can figure out cheese proportions. Okay, I got cheese. Ramen is gonna be up in the air. The croissant one I'm kind of struggling with right now. But anyways, I am going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you to everyone who hopped on. I had fun actually getting a little more productive. Actually, I have a question for you. Yeah, can I? Oh, okay. Anyways, thank you so much for everyone that hopped on tonight. I had a lot of fun just kind of doing stuff here. So I will see you guys tomorrow night for the stream. Ray, for you, that'll be tomorrow morning. Or your morning. But, and then I will post more information about the croissant stuff if anybody wants to participate. I will let you guys know more info on that. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Be sure to vote on the poll so we can see what I will be creating tomorrow for Create a Character. So until then...